Have you ever eaten something amazing, but when you tried to describe it in English, all you could say was, "It's good"?
That happens a lot. It's good is useful, but food conversations can be so much richer than that.
You might want to describe the taste, ask for a recommendation, order at a restaurant, explain a simple recipe, or talk about food culture without feeling stuck.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Duo English. I'm Ben.
And I'm Emily. We're so happy you're here today. We help you learn natural, everyday English through clear conversations.
Today we're talking about one of the best and friendliest topics in any language, food.
Food comes up everywhere, with friends, at work, while traveling, at restaurants, and when people ask about your culture.
In this episode, we'll talk about favorite foods, taste and texture, restaurant English, simple recipes, takeout, and tipping in American English.
By the end, you'll have phrases you can actually use the next time someone talks about food.
So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's dig in.
Ben, let's start with the easiest food conversation. What's a food you really love?
For me, it's barbecue. I'm a big fan of barbecue. It's smoky and savory, and honestly, I could eat it every day.
That already sounds more natural than just saying, "I like barbecue."
Right, I'm a big fan of means I really like it, but it sounds warmer and more conversational. And I could eat it every day is a fun way to say I love this food a lot. You don't literally have to eat it every day.
For me, it's mac and cheese. I'm a big fan of mac and cheese. It's comfort food for me. It's warm, creamy, and cozy.
Comfort food is a great phrase. It means food that makes you feel happy, calm, or at home. A lot of people use it for food connected to family, childhood, or a good memory.
What about breakfast? What do you usually go for?
On the weekend, I usually go for pancakes or a breakfast sandwich.
I'm not a big fan of really sweet breakfasts. I usually go for eggs, toast, and coffee.
I usually go for means this is my normal choice. You can use it at a cafe, at a restaurant, or when someone asks what you like. And I'm not a big fan of is a softer way to say you don't really like something.
So if someone asks what kind of food you like, you can keep it simple. I'm a big fan of tacos. They're fresh and a little spicy. What about you?
That little question at the end matters. What about you keeps the conversation going.
Food conversations can also be a friendly way to learn about culture. If someone talks about a dish you do not know, you can ask simple, curious questions.
For example, do people usually eat this for breakfast or dinner? Or is this a regional dish? Those questions are polite because they show interest. You are not judging the food, you are learning about it.
Now let's make food descriptions stronger. A lot of learners know good, bad, and delicious, but they don't always know what to say next.
Delicious is fine, but if you say delicious for every food, your English can sound limited. Try adding one taste word and one texture word. Taste is the flavor, like sweet, salty, spicy, savory, smoky, tangy, rich, or bland. Texture is how food feels in your mouth, like creamy, crunchy, crispy, soft, chewy, tender, juicy, or dry.
Let's try it with real food. My mac and cheese is really creamy and rich, but not too salty. Rich describes a deep, strong flavor and sometimes a heavier feeling, a rich dessert, a rich sauce, a rich soup.
And barbecue can be smoky and savory with tender meat. Tender is a great word for meat because it means soft and easy to eat. If meat is not tender, it might be dry or chewy.
For a little spice, you can say, "It has a nice kick." That means it is a little spicy in a good way.
This sauce has a nice kick. That phrase sounds natural, and it's useful when something is a little spicy, but not too much.
Let's hear a few quick examples. Fries are crispy. Potato chips or raw carrots are crunchy. Chicken can be tender and juicy. Soup can be creamy or savory. And if food does not have much flavor, you can say it's a little bland.
A little bland is much softer than saying the food is bad. Small words also help you sound polite. A little too salty. Not too sweet. Just the right amount of spice. You are not being too strong. You are just describing the food clearly.
One useful difference is crunchy and crispy. Crunchy is usually a hard, loud bite, like carrots, nuts, or potato chips. Crispy is usually lighter and thinner, like fries, toast, or fried chicken skin.
So instead of only saying it's good, you can say it's really good. The sauce is tangy and the chicken is tender.
That sounds like a real food conversation.
Now let's walk into a restaurant. This is one of the most useful places to use food English.
I'll be the server. Ben, you're the customer. Hi there. Are you ready to order?
We're still deciding. Could we have a few more minutes?
Of course. Take your time.
We're still deciding means we need more time. Could we have a few more minutes makes it extra polite. It is a very natural phrase when you are looking at the menu and you are not ready yet.
Are you ready now?
Yes, thanks. What do you recommend?
The grilled chicken is very popular today.
Do you have any recommendations for something not too spicy?
Yes, the grilled chicken is mild, and the sauce has a little kick, but we can put it on the side.
Perfect. I'll have the grilled chicken, please. And could I get the sauce on the side?
Of course. Anything to drink?
Just water, thanks.
Let's pause there for a second. I'll have the grilled chicken, please, is one of the most natural ways to order in American English. Don't say, I take the chicken, and don't say, give me the chicken. I'll have the chicken, please, sounds much better.
What do you recommend? And do you have any recommendations are both natural questions. They help when you are not sure what to order. And could I get the sauce on the side means you want the sauce in a separate small dish, not directly on your food.
You can use could I get for many small restaurant requests. Could I get some water, please? Could I get extra napkins? And if you need a small change, you can say, could I get that without onions?
In many American restaurants, the server may come to your table during the meal and ask, how is everything? They're just checking that the food is okay. You don't need a long answer. Everything's great, thank you, is enough.
And if something is wrong, you can say it politely. I'm sorry, but this is a little cold. Or, I'm sorry, but I think this is the wrong order. Polite and clear is the goal.
Can I get you anything else?
I'm pretty full. Could I get this to go? And could we get the check, please?
Absolutely. I'll be right back.
Could I get this to go means you want to take the rest of your food home. Could we get the check, please? Is how you politely ask for the bill. In American English, check and bill can both work, but check is very common in restaurants.
If you're eating with another person, you may also ask, could we split the check? That can mean each person pays separately or you divide the total. Very useful with friends.
We've talked about ordering food, but food conversations also happen at home, especially when someone asks how you make something.
Emily, you said you make a good breakfast sandwich. Walk me through it, but keep it simple.
Sure, it's easy to make, and it doesn't take long. You only need a few ingredients.
That's a useful way to describe a recipe. It's easy to make, it doesn't take long, you only need a few ingredients. You can use those sentences for a sandwich, pasta, soup, eggs, or any simple dish.
First, you heat a pan and cook an egg. Then you toast a piece of bread or an English muffin. After that, you add a slice of cheese while the egg is still hot.
First, then, after that. Simple and clear.
Exactly. When you talk about recipes with friends, you don't need fancy cooking words. Simple order words are enough. Add a little salt and pepper, let it cook for a few minutes, then put the egg and cheese on the bread.
And that's it.
That's it. It tastes homemade and it's really filling.
It tastes homemade means the food tastes fresh, warm, or made with care. And filling means the food makes you feel full. A small salad may not be very filling, but a breakfast sandwich can be filling.
Exactly. And that's enough for a simple recipe conversation. Tell the steps in order and use small phrases like first, then, after that. Add a little and let it cook for a few minutes. Then you can finish with, it's easy to make and it doesn't take long.
Now, let's talk about everyday food habits. People often talk about what they're trying to eat more of, what they're trying to cut back on, or what foods they're not really into.
Ben, has your eating changed lately?
A little. I've been trying to cook more at home. I've been ordering less takeout, and I'm trying to cut back on delivery food.
Cut back on means have less of something. You can cut back on sugar, coffee, soda, fast food, or takeout.
I'm also trying to eat more vegetables, but I have a sweet tooth, so dessert is hard to skip.
I have a sweet tooth means I really like sweet foods. Cake, cookies, chocolate, ice cream. That one is definitely useful, especially if you love dessert.
And if there's a food you don't enjoy, you can say, I'm not really into spicy food, or seafood is not really my thing.
Those phrases are soft and friendly. They help you talk about your own taste without judging anyone else's food. That matters because food can be personal. People connect food with family, culture, and memories.
So instead of saying, that food is weird, you can say, I've never tried that before. What does it taste like?
That's much better. Curious, not rude.
And once people talk about food habits, they often start sharing opinions too. Favorite trends, foods they love, foods they would try, and foods they would probably skip.
Okay, iced coffee even in winter, yes or no?
Yes, I'm really into iced coffee, even in winter.
I don't really get the hype, but I can see why people like it.
I'm really into means I like it a lot right now. You can say, I'm really into smoothies lately, or I'm really into homemade pizza these days.
And I don't really get the hype means I don't understand why something is so popular. It's casual, so use it with a light tone.
What about a very spicy viral recipe?
I'd probably pass. I'm not really into super spicy food.
I'd probably pass is a soft way to say you don't really want to try something. And I'd try it means you are open to trying it.
So instead of giving a very strong opinion, you can keep it soft. For example, I'm really into iced coffee, but that spicy recipe is not really my thing. I'd try a small bite, but I'd probably pass on a full plate.
Now let's talk about one American restaurant culture moment that visitors often ask about: tipping.
Tipping in the United States can feel confusing. In many American restaurants, people usually leave a tip. The tip is often based on the total check, but it can depend on the restaurant, the city, the service, and whether a service charge is already included.
So we do not want to give one perfect rule for every place. The real skill is not memorizing one perfect rule. It's knowing how to ask politely.
You can ask, is the tip included? You may also hear gratuity. Gratuity is another word for tip, often used on checks or menus. So you can ask, is gratuity included? Or more simply, is the tip included?
Both are normal questions. You do not need to feel embarrassed. And for takeout, delivery, cafes, and sit-down restaurants, the situation can be different. So if you're not sure, ask politely.
Let's put everything together now in one natural conversation.
Okay, we're done recording, and I'm starving. What are you in the mood for?
I'm really into Thai food lately. There's a place nearby and the portion is pretty big.
A big portion sounds good. Is it spicy, though? I'm not really into very spicy food.
You can ask for it mild. Their noodles are soft and a little tangy, and the sauce has a nice kick.
That sounds great. Should we dine in or get takeout?
Let's dine in, and if we can't finish, we can get it to go.
Perfect. Do they add a service charge there, or should we tip?
I'm not sure. We can just ask, is the tip included?
Great. I'll get the noodles, you get the curry, and we'll share.
Now that's my kind of plan.
That conversation used today's phrases naturally. What are you in the mood for? I'm really into Thai food. I'm not really into spicy food. We can get it to go. Is the tip included?
And that's the goal. You don't need complicated English. You need simple phrases that fit real moments.
Before we finish, choose just a few phrases from today and use them this week.
For food you like, try this. I'm a big fan of tacos. They're fresh and a little spicy.
To describe food, use one taste word and one texture word. The soup is creamy and savory. The chicken is tender and juicy.
At a restaurant, keep your polite phrases ready. What do you recommend? I'll have the grilled chicken, please. Could I get this to go? Could we get the check, please?
And if you're not sure about tipping, just ask, is the tip included? Or is gratuity included?
You do not need to memorize everything today. Pick 3 phrases and practice them in real life.
Here's your challenge. In the comments, tell us about one food you love. For example, I'm a big fan of tacos. They're fresh and a little spicy.
If this episode helped you, subscribe to Daily Duo English and turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson.
And leave us a comment. We read them, and your comments help us make better episodes for you.
Thanks for spending time with us today.
We're your Daily Duo.
And your English-speaking buddies.
See you next time.